Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, there is something that I'm failing to understand here. More so concerning this issue of Mukuru Njenga's, that is a pipe like quarries dumping site, and the bodies that are being retrieved. Because at one point, the information that the government is giving and the information that the residents are giving are two different. Even the people that were removing the bodies, that were retrieving the bodies from the dumping from the pit, are saying a different thing. So what the people are saying, what these other ones are saying, they are saying the exact number of people that they've removed from the scene. And now the government is talking about a very big different number. These guys are saying that since they started removing the bodies, they've retrieved more than 15 bodies.
Labda kwa faida ya habari 254, manake ilikuwa ni ya pembeni, kurejelea, umetoa mili ngapi kufikia sasa kutoka pale?
Sasa nimetoa watu 13.
Jana ngapi leo?
Jana nilitoa 8, leo nimetoa 5. Jumla ya watu 13.
And then the government is talking about 9 bodies. They are saying, the government is saying that most of the bodies, like 8 of the bodies are women. These guys are saying that men are also there.
Kule Nairobi imepatikana miili ya Wakenya. Sasa imefika karibu miili 9 ya Wakenya ambayo imepatikana. Wengi ama karibu wote ni wasichana.
So these numbers, these figures are different from the number that is given by the government, and now the number that is being given by the exact people that were doing this kind of job. That one brings me to this question. That one brings me to a lot of questions to ask. But before we ask those questions, there are 2 statements that have been given today that I want us to discuss. Statement number 1 was given by the acting IG, that is Kanja. Kanja is saying that today at around 1 a.m. in the morning, they managed to find the serial killer.
At Kwale, we wish to inform the members of the public that we have made good progress. Today, early this morning, at around 1, we arrested the prime suspect named Collins Jumaisi Harucha. Yesterday we did recover 1 more body, bringing the total to 9 bodies recovered so far. The post-mortem examinations are happening today. We call upon any member of public with information that may aid the police in identifying the bodies or those who have cases of their missing persons to report to the DCI headquarters or the nearest police station.
That was Kanja at around 9. I think that right now right now it's 12. It's noon. It's 12. So that was Kanja 3 hours ago. So 3 hours ago, Kanja was saying that they retrieved that they arrested a serial killer at 1. Right now, the DCI director, that is Mohammed Amina, is talking about another thing. Amina is saying that after arresting the suspected serial killer at 1. Now he gave this information at around 11. So that is 1 hour ago. He was saying that after arresting the suspected serial killer, whom they arrested in Kayole for killing innocent ladies and dumping them in Kware, the suspected killer, and after a thorough interrogation, the suspected killer have accepted, and he has said that he is the one who has been killing the people and dumping them. I want us to listen to Amina. And then I come back so that we can ask ourselves 5 very serious questions, which I've asked myself and I've failed to get an answer. So I also maybe expect maybe to get the answers from you. Let us listen to Amina first.
On interrogation, the suspect confessed to have lured, killed and disposed 42 female bodies at the dumping site, all murdered between 2022 and as recent as Thursday, 11th of July, 2024.
From the word go, we know very well that the government did not know that there were bodies dumped in Quarry. There were bodies inside there. That is what they were saying. That they did not know that there were bodies inside that site. So how comes they found the suspect very fast? Within 2 days, they were able to find the suspect, the suspected serial killer who has been killing people and dumping them inside the dumping site. So that is question number one. How fast did they manage to get this man and to arrest this person who has been killing people? The second question is saying that he's saying that this guy confessed that he has been killing people since 2022. So since 2022, that is 2 years down the line, where have the DCI been? That the bodies have been killed and being dumped inside there. And if at all this body has been killed since 2022 up to 2024 right now and being dumped there, how are we going to, is it really logical? Because the body, if someone's body has been dumped in water, or if at all someone dies and thrown in water, that body cannot even, that water, I don't know how to say it, but unapata kwamba mwili wenyewe unabomoka. Mwili wa mtu ambaye ametupwa kwenye maji huwa yanabomoka yenyewe. So mimi sielewi kitu ambacho huyu jamaa anajaribu kusema, kwamba mili ya hao watu. Huyu jamaa alianza kuua watu karibu miaka 2 iliyopita. And then up to now, the bodies are still as fresh as they look. So that is question number 2. Question number 2. How comes the bodies, this man has been killing people since 2022 and the DCI have never even known that their body is missing and the person that is killing these people is in this place and these bodies are always dumped in a certain place? That is question number 2. Question number 3. If at all they are saying that they have interrogated this guy, and he has said that he is the one responsible for the bodies that are now being found in Quarry, what about the bodies that are being found outside? What about the bodies that are being found thrown in bushes? What about the body of Dunston that was found in a dam? Is it the same person who has been killing them and throwing them in those areas? What about the bodies acted and then their bodies found elsewhere? Those are the questions. If at all this man is saying that he is responsible for these killings, then the government cannot escape this. However much they want to blame it on someone, they cannot escape, because there are also some bodies that are being found somewhere. The bodies that are being found in those other places, who is taking them there? Is it the same man? Can we say that this man is doing the Lord's work by killing people, killing these ones, dumping them, and then maybe goes ahead and hijacks and kidnaps other people, goes and kills them and throws them in other places? Places like Thika, and he lives in Kayole. That is question number 3. Question number 4. This one is a very serious question. In fact, this one is very serious, by the way. I know very well that under no circumstance a crime scene should not even be interfered with. A crime scene should not be interfered with under any circumstance, no matter what. In fact, it's normally protected and fenced. So how comes they are deciding now to ban Quarry? Yet we know that right now, that is the crime scene. It should not be interfered by anybody, but it is being banned. It has been banned. The residents are saying that the policemen arrived there at around 4:30 a.m. in the morning. After arrival, they were heard arguing. So immediately after starting arguing is when now the site started burning. So why are they banning the site? Yet we know that there are a lot of bodies that are still there. If at all this man is right by saying that he's the one who has been killing, let us assume. If at all this guy is right by saying that he's the one who has been killing these people. And right now the government, according to the government, they're saying that they've retrieved only 9 bodies. Let us assume. Let us just try to assume and figure it out. Because I've said that no matter what, the government cannot escape from this. The government cannot escape from this thing. According to them, the 9 bodies have been found. According to the people that have been retrieving the bodies, they're saying different thing. Right now, the scene has been banned. According to the suspect, the one that they've arrested, the serial killer suspect that they have arrested, is saying that he has thrown over 42 bodies inside there. So who is saying the truth? Is it the government? Is it the suspected killer, their suspected killer? Or is it the people that are retrieving the bodies? I said here, and I'll repeat this. I said here very well that the moment Nyaguto was sent in that site, the moment the CID practitioner, I don't know how to call him, the moment they decided to send Nyaguto, that is the moment that now everything was going to change, because this is the man who has been doing the dirty work. I told you in the former video that this is the guy that have been doing the dirty things for the government. He hides a lot of things that the government does, especially things to do with killing. The bodies, the bodies that were found in Kware might be out of cult. Maybe it would think something to do with the cultism. So I have a question there. If they're talking about cultism, have they done investigation? Have they done post-mortem? In fact, which post-mortem are they even doing? For what now? Have they done the investigation very well? Or they're trying to cover it up by telling us that they found the prime suspect, the serial killer? There is no single day, and I think the Gen Zs were clear, that there is no single day the government can investigate itself. Because right now we know that these things are in the hands of the government. Ongea pole pole. There is no single day the government can investigate itself.
Charge of evidence management in this country. You cannot have the potential perpetrator be the same person as the investigator. And right now, the National Forensic Lab is in the hand of the National Police Service.
All right.
So you cannot investigate crime and conduct the scientific analysis of that evidence.
Okay.
So half the evidence is sitting with families, and we are here, outside the system, and half the evidence is inside the system.
Thank you.
Lastly, I have something here which I think the government the government can do, but I know they cannot, they have not done it, they cannot do it, they will not do it. In fact, they have not even thought about that. The best thing that can be done, I'm just saying it just for the sake, yet I know very well that there's nothing that will be done, by the way. The best thing that can be done so that a solution will be found, in as much as the Red Cross have decided to send a boat for the rescue, but they failed to send the protective gears. That dam is supposed to be drained. Because, okay, let us ask ourselves. This dam is very deep. Because you can see even how this long stick goes deep and maybe disappears inside.
Peana hiyo mbao bwana wewe. Peana iende juu halafu ikuje hapa.
Masondo mlete.
So what the government can do, suppose there are also some bodies that were tied on a heavy stone and thrown inside that dam, they have sunk. So the bodies that maybe were not tied on the stone are sinking. That dam is supposed to be drained. After draining, it is possible. The county government is there. What are they doing with the money? What are they doing with the money that has been set aside for things like this? Why are they killing people? What are they hiding? Why are they shooting people using the live bullets in Kware? Simply because people want to know the truth. Why are they doing that? So the government is supposed to drain this area. After draining it, is when now we can know exactly what is hidden inside. Because what I know is that after draining this, if at all they do, if at all they make a mistake of draining, which I know they will not do, then we will know a lot of things inside that dam. That's my thought. That is just my thought. I don't know what you think. Just a reminder, if you're meeting for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can also like and share and drop me a comment and tell me where you're watching us from and how these videos are reaching you. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. And until you meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.